Hi, Gemini. This is Eileen with your May 2018 Psychic Tarot card reading. And we're starting the month of May with the Seven of Pentacles. So, this is a great way to start the month. What it's talking about is that you've been working hard, you've been laying your foundation, you've been planting your seeds, and you're seeing where your rewards are coming through little by little now. Now, some of you, I feel like there's still a little waiting period for some of you that you might be waiting on something you've been cultivating in the way of maybe some new job or a promotion or maybe some business that you're starting or have started. And but it's very promising. There's a lot of good energy here with this card that the rewards will be forthcoming. And I feel like if you're not experiencing them right now, you see them up ahead. You're kind of anticipating this. You know, you've been working hard and making your plans and just being real steady and consistent, and things are starting to pay off, or you're getting that glimmer of light that you're seeing now, that you can kind of see the that things are starting to open up for you more and more. So it's just showing that this is good news for you financially, with work, with whatever financial situation you might have been dealing with, that a lot of you have just kind of kept quiet and patient and just been working towards your goals. And so you will be seeing the fruits of your labor soon if you're not already. So your work, your hard work, and your patience are going to be rewarded, is what it's showing here. So this is very encouraging, and it's just further confirmation for those of you who have been on that path, that you've got things you're working on improving in your lives, and your and really even in your personal lives, just everything. I feel like there's a lot of good energy here for a number of you, that you've just been working on everything in your life, both financially and with work and with your personal relationships, and just because you want to have a really good quality life, and you've been doing that, you've been making that happen. And so just a lot of good energy there. Okay. And then the next card we have is the Two of Wands. And the wands relate to the fire signs of Aries, Leo, Sagittarius, but also the wands talk about work. They have to do with work and action and progress and energy, and just pushing forth and getting things done and action. And so Two of Wands is showing that you're making progress. And again, that kind of ties in well with this Seven of Pentacles card also, that you're moving forward, you're making progress, that there's still more work to do and still further to go, but you're feeling good, you're optimistic, you're encouraged. Now, for some of you, I feel like this is having to do with some choices you're going to be able to make in the month of May relating to your work or your career. I'm feeling some of you are going to have the choice of working at one place or another place, or maybe living in one city or another city, and you're trying to make a decision, because both decisions have their benefits. Okay, it's like there's pros and cons to each choice. And but overall you have good choices. It's not choosing two bad situations. It feels like you're choosing from two fairly good situations. You're just trying to figure out which one's going to be the best one for you. And then with regard, I feel like some of you also, this might have to do with a job where you would be actually moving to another location too, for some of you. So you might be actually relocating if you take this promising new job you're looking at that might be in a different city. So but overall, good, solid choices that you have in general. I do feel for a number of you, because I'm tuning in on a psychic level as well as reading the meanings of the cards, I do feel that a number of you will feel more loyal to where you've been. And so you may, as much as something else might look shiny and bright and and like it's interesting and it's enticing, you might not go for it because you want what's solid and what's stable and what's you can count on because you know what you have and what you've had. So, but still, you know, it's good opportunities either way. Now, for some of you, this might have more to do with a personal romantic relationship. I do feel like for some of you, this might be a matter of there's been one person you've already been with and you've been seeing, and somebody new comes on the scene. And since wands do relate to the fire signs, this could have to do with an Aries, Leo, or Sagittarius, or someone who has a lot of that in their chart, though not necessarily, but it could relate to someone of one of those signs. However, basically, it's like you've been seeing one person, been steady for a while with one person, and maybe it's gotten to be kind of mundane and routine. And then this new person kind of comes into the picture, and you're attracted to this person. And so you're kind of being a little dazzled and thinking, wow, you know, they're really good looking or have a nice personality and outgoing and fun and all that. So you might be kind of contemplating, should I get better acquainted in a romantic sense? I feel like there's a lot of temptation there. That's what I'm feeling like. But at the same time, you don't want to just give up what's been a good, solid relationship for you, even though it may have become very routine and not as exciting. So again, choices. Okay. And then the next card we have is the Three of Cups. And the Three of Cups is a nice, fun card because it's talking about having celebrations, having some good times in the month of May, where you might be with your family or your friends and just be feeling happy. There could even be something to celebrate. Maybe somebody's getting married or engaged, or maybe it's someone's birthday party or something. So it does look like celebrations and feeling uplifted. I'm feeling some of you are going to be feeling kind of happy in the romantic department, like there's someone you're having fun dating and you're celebrating that. Maybe you're celebrating with your friends, but you're just feeling happy and uplifted because you have a fun relationship you're involved in now, also in the romantic department. And so you have that much more to feel happy about. So I feel like for a number of you, you're just going to be feeling light and carefree and wanting to have some fun in the month of May, and that there's going to be some opportunities for that. You might have things to attend, or maybe some of you might take a little mini vacation or a long weekend somewhere with friends or family and just have a good time. And then I'm feeling for others of you, you're celebrating something about your relationship with your romantic partner. Maybe the two of you are, there might be an engagement. You two might get engaged, or you talk. See, this is what I'm tuning into for someone. This might just be one person, that someone you're dating and you've been really having fun and enjoying the relationship with this person. It doesn't feel like a real old relationship. It feels like it's fairly recent, maybe just this past year sometime. It's more like months or maybe a year. I'm not sure. It's just not a relationship you've been in for a long, long time. But it's been very enjoyable and uplifting and fun, and you just feel like there's a friendship, plus there's a romance there too. And I feel like the two of you are going to have a conversation in May about long term, about possibly getting engaged. That's what I feel like is going to come into the conversation, getting married. So it's just a happy time. Feels like a happy time. So you have that much more reason just to be feeling uplifted and happy. That's one person for sure I'm tuning into. It might be more than one that's going to experience something similar to this in May, but that just kind of came out right there. So, okay, and then let's see what else we have. We have the Seven of Swords also. Now, the Seven of Swords is kind of a cautionary card about perhaps someone cheating you out of something, or stealing, or lying, or just being dishonest with you in their dealings. Let me see what I'm getting here. I'm feeling for some of you, and I don't know if this is one person I'm looking at or a few. It could be for a few different people, and that it takes some shape or form. Someone's already cheated you in some way. For some of you, it might have been in a romantic relationship where they have been very dishonest and insincere. I mean, very much so. They may have turned on the charm in the beginning, but I think you kind of know what's going on with this person, I believe. And so it's not like you're shocked by their behavior now. For others of you, I feel like this is someone who's been around you in some capacity, possibly in the work area, possibly in somehow in your friendship circle, that has betrayed you. They haven't been honest. They're sneaking around and saying things that are not true, being dishonest. And they know it. They fully know it. They don't feel like they're innocent. They know they're not innocent, but this is how they live their life. They've been this way for years. This is nothing new. I feel like, again, for those of you who are experiencing this or will experience it in May, I don't think you're shocked by this person. It's kind of like, I mean, maybe some of you might be unpleasantly surprised and feel betrayed. Maybe because you haven't seen enough of that person until the month of May. But I feel like for some of you, it's like, oh, gee, you know, not that I should be terribly shocked this person would do this or say that or be this way. It's like some of you are going to kind of have already have seen the writing on the wall with this person and known something's not adding up right. So, but, you know, just be on the lookout, guard yourself in any way you can. And then there's a chance too, some of you, someone might actually try to steal something from you. I would say be very careful of people coming to your home for whatever purpose, whether they're coming to get some work done, you know, like handyman or I don't know, just someone coming around your home to do work. That's coming to my mind, to be on guard. Watch them. Don't leave them alone with your belongings. That's what I'm getting here. Pay attention. Pay attention to that type of thing. I'm just getting sneakiness. Somebody acting like they're okay on the surface and but lying and being kind of sneaky. That's what I'm getting. Sneaky behavior. So different individuals watching the video may have someone of that nature, whether it's in the personal life or in their business dealings. So just be on guard, be very attentive. You know, it's just if you're very attentive, this person won't be able to get away with much at all. That's what I feel like. So just be on guard and be paying attention to who you're dealing with, and don't be too trusting of people you don't know well. I guess that's the best thing. And if someone's been in a personal romantic relationship with this person and it's just as clear as day to you that they've been lying and dishonest, I mean, really, do you need to continue to have anything to do with someone like that? The further away you get from people like that, the better. Okay, next one we have is the Five of Pentacles. And the Five of Pentacles, now this is talking about some stressful situations that some of you may have in the month of May. It could be money. You might be feeling you just don't have enough prosperity and money in your lives. And then also I'm getting relationship issues. I feel like some of you, maybe this is just one person I'm tuning into or a few, are having some kind of relationship problems. You're in the midst of it. And I feel like that money could be an issue that goes kind of side by side with the relationship matters, that is just stressful, and so it's kind of compounding the problems. And so what I do get from this card, you need to step aside and be as objective as you can about your own circumstances, and you really need to make use of the law of attraction. Think, feel successful, feel prosperous, disassociate from any feelings of poverty consciousness or fear of worst case scenarios. Disassociate with those kind of philosophies and feelings. It's difficult sometimes, when you're going through something stressful like that. But the more you can feel prosperous and successful, the happier you are, the more you attract good things into your life. And if you're in a relationship that's just been extra stressed, I mean, really, you have to make up your mind. I feel like for someone I'm tuning into, it's very stressful, but you and that person love each other, I feel like, and you don't really want to leave each other. You don't really want to go separate ways. And I do feel like, this can be healed and things can get a lot better, is what I'm feeling like for whoever I'm tuning into here. And for others of you, if you are involved in a relationship that just doesn't work no matter what you do, you need to make a decision whether you want to stay in it. But there's someone I'm tuning into here right now that's in a relationship that's been very hurtful and stressful. And I feel like money might be part of it too. And it's almost like, should I stay? Should we stay? Or should we break up? But I feel like both of you love each other and that you can make it work, whoever this is I'm tuning into. And overall, this is like, it's not a major arcana card. It's a minor arcana. This is a temporary condition for whoever's experiencing this in May. And the more you can not identify with feelings of poverty or unhappiness and instead identify with feelings of prosperity and success and happiness and love, you're going to attract that to your lives. So, okay, and then the next card we have is the Death card. Now, this is a major arcana card, a destiny card. And this really is good, especially following this, okay? So if some of you are having the Five of Pentacles, all the stress and maybe money troubles and whatever, the Death card is saying things are coming to an end, that are no longer serving you in your life, that are no longer serving your higher purposes. And it's time for some fresh new beginnings. That's what this Death card is all about. It's major transformation in your life. So what you need to do with this, whatever is coming to an end, because it's just, maybe you've just outgrown this. It might be a way of thinking. It might be a relationship. It might be a job for some of you. It might be someplace you've been living that just turned negative on you or just hasn't given you what you want. Maybe it's too inconvenient to get places you want to get to or whatever. Whatever it is, the Death card is saying, let it go if it's time to let it go, because you have new beginnings waiting for you now. And don't hold on to scraps of something that are no longer serving your purposes. So for different individuals who see this video, this card, the Death card, will mean different things. For some people, it'll mean the ending of a relationship that just was not working. It was more harmful than good, and it's finally over, and you're moving on. For others, it's got to do with a job situation that just you feel like you should have been gone a long time ago, and now it's finally ending and you move on. For other people, it might be where you've been living or some other situation. It's just, gee, this has been going on too long. This is a feeling I'm getting real strong for different people. It's been going on too long. It's over. I have known it's over. It's almost like when you stay in a relationship that's been over for a while, but you're still sticking around. And then it's finally just comes to a dead end. It's time to go. Same thing with a job, anything like that. When you've overstayed a situation, but you're just coasting along. Then it's almost like the universe squeezes you out at that point. It's like, hey, you're being too complacent. Just move on. So that's the message for a lot of you Geminis in the month of May who are experiencing those type of circumstances. So it's all for your higher good. Okay, next we have the Nine of Pentacles. So what a great card to follow the Death card, to follow the Five of Pentacles, the Seven of Swords, the Nine of Pentacles. This is all about prosperity. It's safety and security and feeling happy and abundant and prosperous in your home, with your family, your loved ones, your friends, having material security. It's like the things that you were working hard for are finally coming through for you. It's like you've gotten rid of some of the negativity, maybe dishonest people, or maybe feeling impoverished, whatever. Those things came to an end for a lot of you. And now you're moving into a much more prosperous phase of your life. And so the Nine of Pentacles is just a great card to have, because it really does talk about financial success and security and happy home life. And I mean, it's just, the card itself is beautiful. It's like she's outside enjoying nature, and she's got all these pentacles around her too. And it's just, it's rewards from your hard work. So you get to enjoy your rewards after being steady and being consistent and staying focused and eliminating the negativity from your life and letting in the positive outcomes and the positive developments. And now, in some cases, too, it could indicate an inheritance. Some of you may receive an inheritance or a gift of some sort in the month of May. But I feel like for a lot of you, it's just transitioning out of some negative situations and moving on, letting those things fall by the wayside to make way for what you've really been working for and what you've really wanted in your life, so you're not being sidetracked so much. That's what I feel like for a lot of you. The next card we have is the Three of Swords. Now, the Three of Swords, this could have, for some of you, you might be involved in some, I'm getting relationship matters here. I really am. I'm feeling strong relationship matters. This is not for all of you. This is a general reading. I'm tuning in individually for certain people that come through, but I'm feeling strongly. This could be one person I'm tuning into. It might be a few, of some kind of intense, stressful relationship matter. Maybe arguing, maybe really bad feelings. Let me see. See, with the Three of Swords, this could have to do with 3 people, maybe you and 2 others. It could be someone you've been in a relationship with, and there's another party there that got involved. Or it could be, for some of you, it could be not even a romantic relationship situation, just something with people you know, that there's some big disagreements and you're just defending yourself. It's as if there's this anger going around and intensity. I'm just getting some intense feelings here. So I do feel this is narrowed down to maybe a few people who watch this. I don't feel like in general this is all of you Geminis in May. It feels like it's a few people who see this video. So, because like I said, I'm tuning in on a psychic level and reading the meanings of the cards. So, I mean, in the background, there's a little light behind the clouds. So this is one of those intense situations that happen in our lives sometime with relationship matters and whatever. And you just got to work your way through it and move on and try to stay calm and try to regain your own sense of individuality and step aside from the situation, try to brush yourself off and move on. And if you're in some kind of situation with other people where you just can't win, it's just intense and arguing or disagreements or betrayal of some sort or people accusing you of something, just try to disassociate from it and move on, because it's not serving your higher purpose. How can you be? That's not bringing you any happiness. And if it's not bringing you happiness and it's bringing you all kind of anxiety and stress and upset, that's not good. You need to feel happy to attract good things into your life and to have peace. So for those of you this applies to, I would say just disassociate and look at it objectively and move on as soon as you can, because again, it's a temporary situation for certain individuals who see this video. That's what I'm getting. Next card we have is the Empress. And the Empress is another major arcana card. And it talks about, fertility, fruition, bringing things to fruition in your life, the combining of the spiritual with the earthly matters, the practical matters. So I feel like, again, this can kind of tie in with this Nine of Pentacles card in a way, because I feel like a lot of you Geminis, you've just, you haven't been involved in too many extra stressful things necessarily, but you've been overall staying very focused on what you're doing in your lives. I feel like for some of you, it's at your job, in your career. For others also, I feel like you're self-employed and you're focused on your business and building your business and being the best you can be at what you do. I'm feeling some of you might be, there might be something you actually make with your hands and sell too. I'm tuning into that. And then other people, I'm sure you have services that you provide. So, and then others, you just have a good job at your company where you work and you take pride in your work. And I feel like you've been making your way up the ladder and you're appreciated, you're recognized, and being rewarded for your hard work. And so this is a really good indicator here for a number of you Geminis that in the month of May, you're going to be feeling good. You're going to be feeling a sense of pride and accomplishment, like you're making progress. You're working with precision. You're doing very well balancing everything. And also it's talking about balancing work with your personal life, your romantic life. Some of you probably have kids, plus you have your job. And I feel like a number of you do a very good job at balancing everything, and you feel good about what you have. I feel prosperity around a number of you Geminis in May, where you just feel good about where you've been and where you're going, and you have a sense of pride and accomplishments in your lives. And so, and you know you're doing well, and you intend to keep working, but you know you work hard for what you have. That's what I'm getting. And so, and you intend to just stay on track and stay focused. And you're not letting negative people or situations throw you off. Or if you do, it's a very brief little setback for a minute, and then you're right back on your path. It's like you're not, you have goals. You're looking ahead at your goals and at where you want to be in your life and how you want to live your life. And you know you want it all. And that's in a good way. You want to have a happy family life and personal life, romance, and you want to have a good, rewarding career, whatever it is that you're doing. And you want to feel, that you can balance everything and be fulfilled. And a lot of you are feeling good about the progress you're making. You know you've done well and you're continuing on that path, and you're recognized that way also. So that's a really good card. Again, another major arcana card, a destiny card. And then the last card we have is the Queen of Pentacles. And with the Queen of Pentacles, now this is a good card. And the Pentacles have to do with the earth signs of Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn. Now, for some of you, this could be a person with one of those signs, or maybe they have a lot of that in their chart that's influential in your life in the month of May. That's what I'm feeling like, that some of you may have someone who fits this description of the Queen of Pentacles, successful and prosperous and hardworking and, knowledgeable about what they're doing and very, ambitious, that sort of thing. Pretty much has their life in order overall, and they're fairly successful and prosperous. So some of you will have this Queen of Pentacles figure who I feel like is going to help you in some way in May. Now, for some of you, that might be the Queen of Pentacles character offers you a job. You might get or a promotion. Maybe you already work for this person and they're giving you a promotion because they see the good quality work you're doing. For others, it might be you're applying for a job and it's this Queen of Pentacles character who hires you, who sees a lot of good quality traits in you, and they want to hire you for the job. Now, for some people, this Queen of Pentacles could be someone of a romantic sense that comes into the picture. Now, the Queen of Pentacles would be a little bit older person. I don't mean old, but, maybe 40s, 50s, maybe above that. I'm not sure. Possibly late 30s, but usually the Queen's going to be a little bit more mature. So this would be someone, for those of you who are more in that age bracket, that you're going to have someone that fits this description of the Queen of Pentacles that might be around you in a romantic sense. Now, the one thing I'm getting from this person, and the Queen of Pentacles, everybody's got a certain amount of male and female energy. It could be a male or a female. I'm tending to want to say it's a female, but whoever this is, I feel like they're not going to act anxious when you meet them. I feel like they're finding you attractive and interesting and wanting to get to know you better, but they don't want to give themselves away. That's what I feel like. it might take a little bit to get to know them well. I just feel like they're going to go slow. They're going to be kind of private about their feelings towards you because they're guarded and they don't want to get hurt and they don't want to put their heart out on their sleeve and just to be taken advantage of or whatever, or get their feelings hurt. So I feel like this person is going to be cautious if you're meeting them and getting to know each other, but I feel they'll be interested in you. So whoever this is I'm reading for, you might want to just, don't get discouraged if they're not jumping up and down and acting like they can't wait to go on a date with you. If they're just kind of quietly getting to know you little by little, that's their style and that's what they want to do because they're guarded and they don't want to give themselves to anybody. They want a good quality relationship, and which is good. So whoever this might just be for one person I'm tuning in. So just take your time getting to know this person who fits this Queen of Pentacles description. And then for others of you, Gemini, I feel like in the month of May, you will be embodying the traits of the Queen of Pentacles. Because like the Empress and the Nine of Pentacles here, you're doing well. Even the Seven of Pentacles reference up here at the beginning of the reading. You've been working hard and doing well and staying focused. If you get thrown off track temporarily by some of these more negative experiences, you just get back on your path. You're not letting anything hold you back and anything keep you from your goals and your objectives in life. And you want to live a good life. You want to have it all. You want to lay a good foundation for yourself. You want to have a happy home life, romantic life. You want to have a good career that you feel good about, like you're doing good work and you're enjoying your work and being rewarded for it and being recognized for the quality work you do. And so a lot of you Geminis are going to be feeling like the Queen of Pentacles by the end of May, because it's like you've been putting out the efforts, so you deserve that. It's not like somebody's just handing you something for nothing. You've earned it. You've worked for it. And so very good indicators here. Okay, and then that's those cards. And that deck that's the Gilded Tarot by Ciro Marchetti. Now what I'm going to do, Geminis, is I'm going to pull one card from the Fairy Tarot cards by Doreen Virtue and Radleigh Valentine. So let me shuffle those. And if you like my videos, be sure and subscribe to my channel. If you haven't done so yet, if you've already subscribed, I thank you for your subscriptions. Okay, and feel free to leave your comments. I welcome your comments. Be sure and check your rising and moon signs as they come available. And also, if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay. All right, I need one card for Gemini for May of 2018. What's the card and message for Gemini for May 2018? This is bothering me. These got a little messed up here. I don't know if that fixes them much better. It's a little better. Okay, what's the card and message for Gemini for May 2018? Gemini. Okay, what's the card and message for Gemini? Okay, now one more shuffle here. And then I'm going to fan them out and pick a card. Wait, I think it's this one. This one's looking at me here. Okay, this says Prince of Autumn. Dependable, protective, chivalrous, humorous. Cautious but wise action. Meticulous attention to detail. Kindness to others. I like that. I feel like for some of you, I'm getting a romantic person coming into your life that fits this description. Someone who's dependable, protective, chivalrous, and humorous. That was the first thing that came to my mind when I saw this card. This has to do with a romantic interest for some of you. And then for others, I feel like this has to do with you and how you'll be working and doing things in May, cautious but wise action, meticulous attention to detail, kindness to others. Okay, so that's a good message. All right, and next I'm going to pull one card from Nature's Whispers by Angela Hartfield with artwork by Josephine Walls. Let me shuffle these. Okay, so what's the message for Gemini from May 2018? Gemini, May 2018. What's the message for Gemini from May 2018? Okay, these are more difficult to shuffle too. Okay, one more shuffle. Gemini, May 2018. I need one card for Gemini with one message. Okay. These get stuck together. Okay. This is it right here. Oh, this is pretty too. I gotta make sure it's not stuck. Nope, it's good. Okay. Be your best self always. Let me show you the detail. My camera just doesn't do these the justice. Be your best self always. See, she's riding on a seahorse under the sea. And the more you look at them, the more details that you find. It's so intricate with details. I just love the artwork of these cards. They're just gorgeous. Okay, that's number 24. Let me look up that meaning in the book here. Okay, number 24. 24. Here it is. Be your best self always. Check in with yourself, how you are feeling at this moment. Are you being the person you aspire to be? Remember that you determine how you feel. You are constantly choosing to feel the way you feel. It is understandable. We are all human, and there are times that we don't feel 100%. You drew this card to help you to remember to access the highest level of emotions now. Don't settle for less than you deserve. Do your utmost to achieve more love, and to be, oh, wait a minute. Do your utmost to achieve more, love more, and to be your best. I like this. Don't settle for less than you deserve. This is a great message. I just think it's a great message here. And it ties in with what I was saying about the Five of Pentacles for those of you who might be experiencing bad times right now, whether it's in relationships or money-wise, to, you know, how you feel and how you think every day. That's your choice. You have to make up your mind. You're going to have happy thoughts and think about things that make you feel good, and make plans for your future that are positive and prosperous and happy, so you can attract those things. Okay, but great message and a beautiful card. And last but not least, I'm going to pull one card from Messages from Your Angels by Doreen Virtue. Okay, now what's the message for Gemini from May 2018? For Gemini, what's the message for Gemini from May 2018? Gemini. What's the message for Gemini from May 2018? One more shuffle for Gemini, May 2018. What's the message? Okay, I'm going to fan these out. This one. Okay, this says, Teresa, time out. You've been so busy taking care of everyone else's needs, but now it's time to stop and take care of yourself. That is always a great message. I mean, we live such busy lives. It's so hard sometimes with our hectic schedules to stop and have a little enjoyable, relaxing time for ourselves. So that's a great message to end the reading with, Geminis. Okay, great. Well, thank you for watching my video. Be sure and subscribe if you haven't subscribed yet. If you have, I thank you for your subscriptions. Feel free to leave your comments. And be sure and check your rising and moon signs as they come available. And if anyone would like a private reading, my rates and contact info are listed below. Okay, have a great May Geminis, and we'll talk again soon. Thank you.